beings. Thank y'all for tapping into another episode of Ed Talks Daily. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to change. Now, I can't tell you how to change your life, right? I can't tell you how to do that. But I can tell you the process of changing. Some habits you can adopt that can transform everything for you. But that, I mean, there are a few things that if you just kind of did them, they would stop life from doing you. Like there is routines, there is a detox, a fast. There is something that you can do right now that would cause a shift in your life. If you want to know more about how to get into that, what the shift is, how a shift in your mindset, how an intention, how an action can transform everything for you. If you really want to tap into how to change, keep listening because I'm going to be talking more about that. All right. So once again, my name is Edward Joss, aka the Holistic Motivator. And I wanted to have this episode to talk about change, how to change, the process of change, how it happens, and how you can make it happen better. All right. So first, we got to talk about what change is, right? What is change? Change of the seasons. What is that? When the seasons change, what happens? What happens when seasons change? Let's talk about that. Seasonal changes. So after winter, what comes after winter? Spring. After spring, what comes after spring? Summer. After summer, what comes after summer? Fall. So every season, there's a change. Grand Rising, Zamora, welcome. Right? Every season, there's a change. And the reason why the seasons change is to keep you fed and alive. Right? To not only keep you fed and alive, but keep you working in a way that helps the planet move forward, to keep you cultivating, right? So when it's spring season, you got people planting. When it's summer season, you got people reaping. When it's fall season, then you got a lot of people weeping because the food is gone. So you got other people then putting forth the works, getting prepared for summer, for winter. Then when it's winter season, you got people just taking a break, hibernating. Right? So every season, there's a season for everything, and these seasons have a purpose. So I'm saying there's a season for your life, and that season has a purpose. So there's a reason to why I'm talking about the weather, right? So you might have went through a winter time of your life where it's kind of cold, where you felt like you were in hibernation. Some people say that this is depression, which is hibernation has to do with your being depressed. It has to do with a low state, feeling cold, like a cold heart. I say fiery heart to make it through cold weathers of their lives because they know they are not going to reside there. They do something about it. So when we go through our winter seasons of our lives, it can be dreadful, right? It can be cold. It can be lonely. But then here's what follows winter. Spring. When spring is like green, everything starts to change. But what causes the shift between summer? What causes the shift between winter and spring? The seasons. Not just the seasons, but the intentions. So here's what I want to ask you. I want to ask you this. Is your life being led by seasons or by your intentions? Is your life being led by the seasonal changes or the intentions? This is what I mean. We sometimes just operate out of the clock of our past. What's the clock of our past? Have you ever noticed that the certain things happen the same way every year? Comment that below. Comment yes or no. Have you noticed that certain parts of it, like you tend to make less money around a certain time, you tend to make more money, you tend to feel more happy about yourself around certain times? Why? Because our lives is not running, is ran through the seasons. Here's what I mean by that. Our memory, our body stores the memory, and it says if it's around this time, this person should feel this way. Our body stores the memory and says if around this time, this person, their habit loops attached to the seasons. Not only are there habit loops attached to the seasons, but there are traumatic events attached to the seasons. Here's what I mean. If you lost somebody around September, right around September of this year, you might feel a little sad. You might feel a little bit grieving. Why is that? Seasons don't just change, seasons repeat. So seasons change. You go from a cold moment to a heated moment. You go from a happy moment to a sad moment. However, they repeat the next year. What if we knew that and we intentionally said, this is how we're going to create this season. what would happen to our lives? We would transform it. Instead of things happening to us, we happen to them. So this is how you change. You make a decision that your life is not just going to be ran by seasons, but you're going to set the intention every section of your life. Every season of your life, you're going to set an intention. Either you're going to set an intention to crop, to plant, or to reap. Either you're going to set an intention to build the wharf so that you don't get cold, or what else? So how do I make this practical for you? It's the season of spring. So how do you invest best in spring? How do you intentionally go about it? Here's how you do it, y'all. For spring season, it's about planting. The ideas you plant in your mind now is going to bear the fruits of that idea in the summer if you put in the labor, right? So guess what? How hard it is to get great ideas when you're fogged up, backed up, and you can't think straight. You're thinking in the past. Your body is achy. You feel tired. You feel drained, right? You don't have any energy. You have a lack of energy, a lack of mental clarity. You get bloated easily. If that's you, it's hard for you to plant the ideas that's going to reap the fruits, right? So to change, then we got to say, okay, I need to have clarity. Clarity comes through reflection. Clarity comes through a dedication to a holistic lifestyle. So how do you get that more clarity? A detox, a fast. That's it. This is the major way you can change your life, is with a detox. Because what it does is it literally, it allows you to cleanse your body so you get more energy to do the works. It allows you to do what else? It allows you to get in touch with your intuition more. So right now, if you're trying to make a change, the best way to shift is to release the shit. I know, okay. This is the best way to put it, right? The best way to shift is to release the shit. All right. Normally I don't curse because I try to make this kid friendly, so all the kids can watch it without cursing. But if I don't curse, then it won't. The best way to shift is to release the shit. So the best way to shift your life is to release the shit, right? Which means if you want to make a shift, you got to release it, because you feel shitty because you're full of shit. Literally. I'm not saying mentally. Maybe mentally. I'm not trying you anything. I'm just kind of making a pun out of it, right? So just laugh it off, right? If you're feeling shitty, it's probably because you're full of shit, which means you're backed up with feces, with things in your body. You have parasites. You need to clean up your colon. Now, not only full of in the colon, but in the mind. Now you're like, come on, you're telling me I'm full of That's not nice. Here's what I mean. Your brain has been thinking dirty thoughts, which means you've been thinking how negative things are, how horrible you are, how you never stick to your goals, how you always eat the wrong thing, how you're not doing this and not doing that, how you let them take advantage of you, how you keep going back to that situation. So that's shitty thoughts. So when we want to get rid of the shit so we can shift, we detox. We detox from limiting environments. We detox from limiting foods. That's how the shift happens, right? Don't let shit happen. Let the shift happen. How do you let the shift happen? You have to clean out yourself. You got to clean your mind. You got to journal. You got to reflect. You have to meditate, pray, get in touch with God. But you also clear your body with detoxing and fasting. So somebody says, how do I change? Get on a detox plan. You want to lose weight? Get on a detox plan. You want to stop smoking? Get on a detox plan. You want to stop caffeinating yourself all day? Get on the detox plan. You want to stop thinking negative? Get on the detox plan. You want to start to work and transforming your depression into joy and bliss? Get on the detox plan. You want to release anxiety from your body? Get on the detox plan. You want to come up with a better business model, business ideas. You want to do something great with your life? Get on a detox plan. Somebody said, yo, is this detox going to transform my life like that? The detox doesn't transform your life. The clarity does. When we can't think straight, we can't act straight. We don't walk straight. We never get to the destination. Clarity is the most important thing. Somebody said, oh, why would I pay you a whole bunch of money to coach me? Because I can give you the clarity you need to go and do the thing that you're trying to do. I know I can't give you the clarity. I mixed up the words. I can give you the practices, the tools, so that way you can clear yourself up so you can go do whatever you're doing. So clarity pays because it allows you to see. A vision is what allows you to create. So somebody says, how do I change my life? Stop living your life based on the seasons that's just based on your past reoccurrences, and live your life by setting an intention. So here's how we're going to do. My intention is to, by willing to do regardless of what. So I came up with a blueprint, with a word, with a sequence. So there's something in Chinese medicine called the Shin. This has to do with your focus, intention, and will. This is the first way of changing, is what you focus on, what you set your intention, and what you're willing to do. So we're going to start with an intention. My intention is to, by focusing on and willing to do regardless of what. Write this one down, right? I came up with it. The Lord blessed me with this amazing statement that will allow you to transform a lot of things. So here's how you put this into action. Here's how you do it. You're going to write this statement. Get your journal, right? This is a transformation session, not a teaching session. Transformation session. So here's the journal prompt you're going to start with. You're going to write this down. My intention is to, and write down the major goal, the result. This is the result. My intention is to, this is the result that you want. My intention is to, let's say, lose weight, right? This is common for most people. Or let's say, be happy or stop smoking. Now, I don't like to say set your intention based on what you want to stop doing or based on your desired result. I like to say based on what you want to create, but we're going to start from where you're at. We're not going to make it complicated yet. My intention is to, A, lose weight, be happy, have more energy, whatever it is. Write this statement with me. By focusing on. So if your intention is to lose weight, what do you need to focus on? You need to focus on what I eat, right? When I eat, how much I eat, and what movement. So my intention is to lose weight by focusing on what I eat, when I eat, how much I eat, and movement. Okay. My intention is to, by focusing on and willing to. Now, willing to do what? What would you have to do to lose weight? Give up foods that does not serve me, habits that are toxic for my body, right? So let's leave these two. My intention is to lose weight by focusing on what I eat, how much I eat, when I eat, why I eat, and movement. And I'm willing to give up the foods that does not serve me and habits that are toxic, regardless of not having time, not having money. These are just your excuses. Not having money, not knowing where to start. Just doing this alone would have started the process of change. Somebody said, is that easy? Well, you might not even do anything with it, but just your brain is like, oh, they set an intention. They set a focus. Oh, they're willing to do stuff. Oh, regardless of what? They're willing to do regardless of these excuses? What is this going to do for you? This sets the sail. Remember I told you life is like a journey and we go through different seasons? When you set an intention, you setting the sail. How can you get to Acapulco if you don't get the boat in the water or if you don't get on the plane? Like, how can you go to Jamaica unless you say, oh, my intention is to go on vacation? And then you say, okay, now that I have intention, I need to focus on getting a plane ticket, getting my clothes ready, and figuring out what I'm going to do. Now that I'm going to do that, I'm willing to, after you say, this is what I'm going to focus on. Oh, I'm willing to, what am I willing to do to get to Jamaica? I'm willing to go to work, make the money. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to call the person. What are you willing to? And then regardless of what. So some people say, I need to go to Jamaica. Okay. So I got to make sure, maybe I can't go because of my kids. I can't go because, okay. So regardless of not whatever, regardless of what, I'm still going to do it. This is the statement. My intention is to, by focusing on and willing to do regardless of what. So let's work with that. My intention is to, by focusing on and willing to do, regardless of what. You say that in the rising, right? You want to do that. Set the intention, set the cell. So now, what do you want to do? Detox. Detox will get you tapped into your intuition. Your intuition is the guide. The guide within is the intuition. The guide within is the intuition. Your intuition is blocked when you are toxic, when your blood is toxic, when your mind is fogged up, when your third eye is calcified. If your third eye is calcified, they found out there's crystals in the pineal gland. And those crystals are affected by what you eat, what you drink. But guess what? They said the crystals are even affected by the toothpaste you use. So if you eat, like, so when you start to detox, you say, okay, no more fluoride, no more microwave, no more any of this. Guess what you're doing? You're decalcifying the pineal gland. Now, when you go to sleep, God communicates to you better. Now, what else have to do with your intuition? Mainly has to do with your pituitary gland, the master gland. This is the secretion of major hormones in your body. How you experience life is on the basis of your pituitary, a bean-like structure in the middle of the forehead. So you're like, your experience of life is all with this one gland. So somebody says, what if this gland is all fogged up? What if it's all not regulated? What creates your hormones? Somebody answer the question. What creates your hormones? The food that you eat, the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, the thoughts that you think, and the emotions that you continuously feel all affect your hormones. So what if we started with the water that we drink? What if we were drinking alkalizing water? Like I have lemon, ginger, cucumber, lemon, ginger, cucumber, lemon, ginger, cucumber. What if we drink alkaline water? What if we drank vegetable juice, right? What if instead of caffeine, we drank tea? What if we ate green foods? What if we ate foods that mainly consist of water? You would fuel yourself at a cellular level. And what that would do for you is it will allow you to secrete better hormones. And then your experience of life would be better. Your light would guide you more. So, why do you need a detox? Because it'll transform your life. That's how you change. A detox. Whether you want to stop losing weight, when you want to lose weight, you want to stop smoking, you want to stop drinking alcohol, you want to stop the caffeine addiction, right? You want to stop thinking negative. You want to stop being anxious. You want to be less depressed, more joyful. You want to be at peace. Do you want to be able to sit down, enjoy the moment, and not feel pulled by anything within you, just like still water, like the waves? Just do you want to have a moment of relaxation and make that moment of relaxation your life, where it's just like, do you want to live your life in or do you want to live your life in uhs? Or do you want to live your life in a sigh of relief? You do that when you're not backed up. Have you ever tried to sigh when you're bloated? You can't even sit right when you're bloated. Most of us were living a bloated life. If you're bloated all the time, it's time to detox. It's time to fast. It's time to detox. It's time to fast. You want to get closer to God so you can figure out this new idea? You want to switch your careers? There's a wealth shift going on. How much money did I make on Dogecoin this rising? Dogecoin went up 25% today. Right? Y'all check out. Go get you some Dogecoin. I don't care how much money you have. Just buy some. It don't matter what is that. Somebody says it might go down. Well, it's going to go up eventually. Right? So go buy some Dogecoin. Just a quick thing. Let me put you on. Right? I put some money in it, and I made up 25% back on my money. I was like, shoot, I should put more money. Yesterday, it went from some 26 cents to it's like 50. It's really high now. It's crazy. But guess what? A lot of times we want to make shifts, but we're clouded. we're distracted by so many things that we're not attracted by the right things. So when you detach, when you let go of the things you think you need, like food, like, oh, I need to eat this, I need to drink alcohol, I need to smoke, when you detach for a little bit, you get in tune, you get in touch, you start to release, you start to be at ease, you start to live more life with rather than So set your intention. What is your intention? Your intention is to say it out loud. Here's what we're gonna do. If you just tapped in, you don't know what we're talking about. If you was here before, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna say my intention is to, and you're gonna scream out loud. I can't hear you, but your dogs or your trees or your sister or cousin can. Right? You can hear you. You're gonna scream it out loud, and then I'm gonna say the next statement. You scream it out loud. We say the next statement. You scream it out loud. Here's how we go. Okay. My intention is to, by focusing on and willing to do, regardless of. There you go. So say that statement out loud with more power. My intention is to be happy by focusing on what I eat, when I eat, how much I eat, movement, and I'm willing to give up the foods that does not serve me, the habits that are toxic, regardless of not having the time, not having the money, not knowing where to start. Set your intention and believe that, hey, this is my intention, I'm going to go for it. And then what do? You make a major shift. You release the shit so you can make the shift. Or make the shifts to release the shit. Start the detox plan. Today's day one of the detox. In fact, I just restarted the detox again. Day one. Listen, I'm going to grant you an opportunity to start this process of change. This comes with journaling prompts. And it also comes to a transition to a holistic lifestyle. So this whole week, the tribe will be doing a 21-day spring cleaning detox. From day one, today, letting go of bread and butter, having fruits for breakfast, the juice for lunch, right? This is the juice. Somebody want to know what the juice is? I'm going to tell you how to get that. Just text spring clean, right, to 561-510-9605, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the juice recipe. So just actually text spring clean to 561. In fact, text juice to 561-510-9605 for juice recipe. If you want to know how to detox just for the recipe, text juice. But if you want to sign up for the spring clean, then text spring clean. Right? What's the difference? One of them is I'll just send you the juice. And then you have to figure out the rest on your own. Right? Some people not willing to make the investment. They could change their life. So I'll just give them what the drink is. It's fine. You could know what it is. But some people want to go all in, right? Then what I'll do is I'll give you the full plan. So that means every day I'm going to send you a text. Oh, today's day one. This is what you need to do. Today's day two. This is what you need to do. Today's day three. You could text me back. Oh, I have no energy right now. What can I do? You can ask questions, right? So that's how the program goes. And then you also get access to the videos, to exercises, to meditations. Every day you get a journal prompt, right? You work through the journal prompt. That's going to give you more clarity. So not only are you getting access to the full 21-day program, week one of letting go, what foods to let go, replacing it with a juice, week two fasting, and then getting in the herbs to cleanse out, and then week three adopting a new lifestyle. So week three is when you get into a new way of being. And by that I mean you start to juice lifestyle. You start to learn how to make smoothies, how to get you a high-speed blender and make smoothies, and how to make gourmet salads, and how to sprout, and how to use sides to level up, like hummus. Make your own hummus, make your own pesto, right? So week three, you're gonna get a whole little food course. So week one and two, let go. Week two, fuel your spirit by fasting. Week three, learn how to adopt a new way of eating, a new lifestyle. I guide you through it. You also get access to the daily Rising Prime calls. So somebody want to know, what's the daily Rising Prime calls? The daily Rising Prime, every rising, we rise and we get ourselves to a peak state of mind. So you're going to get access to waking up with a group of people on Zoom, doing meditation, doing breathing, having conversations around how you're growing or along the lines of your diet, along the lines of your nutrition, lines of the shifts, talk about the goals. It's various. So it has personal development, mindful movement, and affirmations. So you get access to that. So we're talking about the following: day-to-day guide, daily text messages to help you stay true to your detox. I'm about to send out a motivational voice message to keep you motivated throughout the day. Access to an online software where you can find every day 1 to day 21 specifically in what you need to do. Daily journal prompts. The ability for you to text me your questions. So nothing crazy, no Zoom, nothing. Just text me, right? Having a coach right there in your pocket. All of that is available, right? And then the herbs. What herbs to cleanse out the colon? What herbs to keep your energy going? What are some tips and tricks and how to fast and still be vital and full of energy, right? Because you don't want to get out of ketosis. So these are all the things that I'm going to offer to you if you sign up for the Spring Clean Detox. So all you got to do is text Spring Clean to 561-510-9605 and we'll get you started. And another way to do that is, if you're ready, go to holisticlifestyletribe.com, sign up for the detox program, right? I've been going in on it. It's been better and better each week. And we start there's a new detox every week. So week 1 is every week. So today starts week 1. So if you wanna do this, you gotta do it right now, right? Because then you're gonna have to wait till next week. And if you wait till next week, you'll be delaying the process. So when you sign up today, you'll do the first thing. So if you haven't eaten breakfast yet, it's perfect, right? Even if you did eat breakfast, you could just replace your lunch with the juice. And of course, you want to know what that juice is. You want to know what this juice is. You gotta text me. And you're like, why are you doing this? Well, what if I do want you to join my text community? And I can give you I gave you a lot for nothing. But I want to give you this if you connect with me in the community. It just means I'm serious, so I'm going to give you something serious for me, right? I'm going to give it to you for free. But if you want to get the detox program, the coaching, go to that website, holisticlifestyletribe.com, or follow along that, okay? So today is day 1 of that program starting today. Some people are on week 2, some people are on week 3. This is week 1. Do that right this second or forever hold the peace. So you could change your life, you could transform your life, but you got to set the intention and start with a detox. Okay? So this is my message. I'm sticking to it. I got some juices to go make for some people who are about to come pick up their wonderful tasting juice. So I got to go so I can grow. So with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow, same time around 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. I don't know. I've been doing it 9 or 10, whatever. I'll see you around 9 or 10. I need to keep it right time. I'll back here for Ed Talks Daily. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just go to edtalksdaily.com. The power for you to change is in your life, right? Is in your hands. Don't let nobody say that you can't change. Don't let your past define you. Whatever happened in the past is just a blueprint of either what not to do or what you can do better. It's not a handwritten, it's not a hard written, it's not a solid fact that you're gonna be stuck to how you be. Whether you're thinking negative, whether there's anxiety, whether you feel like you need to lose weight, whether you want to get your energy up, you want to stop procrastinating, you want to get a better morning rising routine, all you got to do is make a dedication, set an intention. So listen, you can do this alone or you could do it with the support. I just offer support. I offer a little extra inspiration, right? Most people will tap into the podcast and they tap out and go back to whatever. But if you tap in and say, hey, let's just try the detox. You know what? Maybe I don't have that $49 for the whole plan for 21 days of full guidance and access, but I'll just get the juice recipe and I'll try to figure it out on my own, right? So you can start however way, but you got to take action. You can't just react or just listen and leave. Tap in, text me, Spring Clean, 561-510-9605. Stay blessed. Stay in your power, and I'll see you when I see ya. Peace.